Hey guys, I just wanted to share with you why I have made the decision to cash in my 401ks. And I know you take a huge hit for this, but this is just one of my 401ks when I worked as a lifeguard for the state of Alaska. And over the period of working part time for about 5 years, I received in my 401k $943.74. Now I contributed $681.79. And I have a mandatory interest of $261.95. So I stopped contributing in 2003. So since 2003, I've made a total of $261.95, which isn't bad. But here's my problem. That's $295 in this kind of money, which is paper. And now everything in the world is on a fiat currency system. Every single government in the world has a currency system that is not backed by any asset, by gold or silver or anything. So my contention is that in 10 years, you're going to see this be worth nothing. That $261 of mandatory interest that I earned in this 401k, when I cash this out in 30 years or 40 years when I retire, I'm not going to have that much money. I might have $1,000 worth of mandatory interest or $1,500 worth of mandatory interest, but that $1,500 is not going to be able to buy me anything. So I'll take the 30% hit. And here's my math that I've done. If in 2003 I had taken that $679 and I had taken the early withdrawal penalty because it's a 401k, let's say the penalty was 30%. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I would have gotten in my pocket $477.25. Now in 2003, $477.25 would have bought me 98 ounces of silver. I'm drooling just thinking about it. The average spot price in 2003 was $4.88. Now, if I had bought silver with that, anybody want to take a guess? 98 ounces of silver today would be worth, with today's spot price at $25.50, almost $2,500. And this is what happens when I am not able to make my own choices with what happens with my money. See, what the state of Alaska does and what governments do with the 401k is they penalize you for using your money as you see fit. And this is one reason why I feel like the stock market has an incredibly overflated value, is because people are penalized for early withdrawal of 401k. So basically, people have very little choice but to keep that. Social Security goes right into the stock market. That you don't even have any kind of choice about. It's just removed from your paycheck and put into the stock market. Now, if that money weren't stolen from you to be put into the stock market, do you think the stock market would be so high? Do you think the Dow and the S&P, those numbers would be so high? Do you think these major corporations who are able to be on the stock ticker would have nearly as much money? No. Because people are forced into that system. They're forced into paper currency. They're forced into the stock market. So this was a difficult decision, and no financial planner will ever recommend this to you, and I'm not recommending it to you. I'm just telling you what I have done. But I have cashed out my 401ks, and I'm still waiting for a couple checks in the mail. But today I walked into Midtown, and I paid almost 14 of these for one of these. South African Krugerrand. It's 1 ounce of fine gold. Beautiful coin. So that's going to stay tucked away with the rest of my silver. And hopefully I'm going to remove myself from US dollar denominated assets. Because when I retire, whatever interest, whatever stocks that have been made on my 401k in this kind of money are going to be absolutely incredibly worthless. Thanks for watching.